EA Sports coverage of the National Football. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now a first carry here for Robinson. He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line. Again, it's Richardson. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Richardson looking to throw this. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fight.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. With such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive, because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's...
And he'll get in! Touchdown, Baltimore! Bijan Robinson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Fields. That's caught. It's DeAndre Carter. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Give to Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Fields. That is caught. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there at 22. First down, here's Mitchell. Brought down that time by Quay Walker.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And we are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the series. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up down to get their momentum going again.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let him go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Stays on his feet. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On first down, they go back to Mitchell. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff for Pierce. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A play fake. Now Fields to throw. He's going to air one out. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 50 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Richardson. And that'll be incomplete.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already thrown one interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Fields on first down. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. They work now on 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Fields. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Fields going to hurry his guys to the line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. Official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. And it's caught. And he's brought down. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Mitchell will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down. Here's Richardson to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
But so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. To throw is Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Vikings. Darren Waller, 68 yards. And the Vikings will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Leo Chanel, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. From the 50, here's Fields. Oh, what a move. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
This is Pierce. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
First down, they go right back to Pierce.
Evades him at the 10. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Pierce will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this.
Like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
And that is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Kyle Pitts.
58 yards.
And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Pierce gets this one running right.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Going for it with Pierce.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
12 yards there. First down, Vikings. Now it's Fields.
He'll buy some time right.
And the pass complete to Waller on the out route.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run it here. It's Pierce. Taken down at the 30. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Back to the ground with Pierce.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
Back to throw, Fields.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. On third down, here's Mitchell.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
Tucker's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. Trey Greenlaw in there on the tackle. This is 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, here's Richardson.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
That'll be caught. It's caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Richardson.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Justin Jefferson.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. To have that onside kick, they didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Here is 3rd and 5. Now Fields. Gets the dump off to Pierce.
That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
I remember being taught that cliches have become so for a reason. A lot of times they're true, right? What's that they used to tell us about letting sleeping dogs lie? But this one wasn't sleeping, maybe just slumbering a little bit. But taking that gamble there, you've got the lead. You may have ignited them now if they stopped you.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields.
There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Here's Fields.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
They snap it to Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. A desperation heave for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Chris Olave.
49 yards.
And the Vikings are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Down to the 10.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Ravens get a bit closer.
The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over. And they have done it. The Minnesota Vikings are the Super Bowl champions, and the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the land of 10,000 lakes. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs. You see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them. A fantastic season.